Alright guys, we're back with more Psychonauts 2. Probably last episode for today. How do you climb up again?
Wow, look at all the nicks. They sound hungry.
There we go. Back and listen to the podcast. If I can find the podcast.
I feel like of the winner's looks so far, I feel like it was probably the best one. Which isn't like saying like a lot, but I feel like I did think that the jacket kind of worked for Jess.
That might have been when I went to go get ice cream from the fridge, because I literally cannot picture what the girls were wearing. I was listening, I had it in my ear, but I don't know what she was wearing, what they were wearing.
Except we never really had crowds.
It happens. So Jess is gonna talk to Summer, and Summer says, "Look, I'm part of the Mandams, and I'm wanting all the men out. I'm taking the men down." And this is interesting. There is a separate alliance that Summer has with Jess called the Siblings that they are not leaning into here, obviously. The Mandam alliance is an older one, but
There they
I
are.
guess still technically exists, like many other alliances.
Excuse me? Hang on.
Did true?
We're trying to decide what to order.
You can eat after the show. Vision and Psy King are waiting by the van.
What? Psy King is back?
Let's get our instruments.
We've been in this line for so long, I'm not even sure where they are.
Do they have corn dogs? If so, that's what you should get.
Kid, the psyching is back. This is no time for eating. I can't believe I just said that.
Why don't you just buy new instruments?
My instrument is like a part of me.
Yes, mine too. But part of me I set down somewhere and I can't remember.
If you guys let me take a look, I'll bet I can find them.
Oh, Tasty, I can't decide.
Well...
Maybe I can find their instruments before they make up their minds.
What am I doing here?
I have to admit, I'm a little afraid of this one.
Why? Because of all the tongues and boogers?
Did News ever make the episodes? I feel like it did, didn't it? Or did it not? Did they just show up doing the thing and...
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
Remember that, everyone? Remember when people just started randomly voting and making, like, this symbol in the diagram for one episode?
Like, that's gonna probably end up being HOH fodder for another HOH comp in the future. Like maybe BB 11. It's like the museum of voting signals of BB Can 10. Like,
Yeah, this,
all over
we got this, we got, and,
What am I doing?
there are plenty more. So,
I would just, if I were on Big Brother, I would just troll y'all, especially week 1. I would just be like, everybody, when you get in the DR, just do something different. Like, everybody, just do whatever you want. Every week.
I'm just picturing, like, getting into the DR and just being like, "Hi, Arissa."
Or just like,
And like, is that your alliance thing? Like, what's happening here?
or just
Where am I
like,
going?
turn it the other way. I vote for
Swear I can taste this.
I wanna, like, sit in there just like,
Oh.
"Oh, I've been expecting you, Arissa." Oh. People would hate it. It would be terrible.
Vote to it, Arissa. How about you answer that question?
We would be like, "How dare you? How dare you ruin the sanctity as a super fan? So disrespectful."
Yeah,
It smells like the way across.
So Summer says that she wants all the men out, and this is great that Jess is the HOH, because Jess can take all the heat and all the blood, they can do all the work for her, and she won't have to lift a finger. This is exactly what she wanted.
I've forgotten how many flavors there are.
Yeah. I was sort of shocked when we sort of, we got to see this. I mean, we knew that there was a little bit of a rift going on between Summer and Herman, but I mean, from my understanding, I thought that it was still definitely a workable alliance, and it definitely still is. It's not like it's completely thrown out of the window, but for her to be so willing to do it, I was like, damn. But
It's one of those double
maybe Kevin was right. You can't against her own mother. Anybody in her alliance. If it's not a woman, you can go.
Yeah, there you go. So Summer's okay with these nominations. Summer's okay with this. Jess is gonna then go ahead and give Moose and Herman a heads up that they're going on the block. And this is where I really felt like the episode to this point, this is all very good stuff. I mean, all very, like, it's all important. It all matters to the content of the week so far. But this is where the episode really diverges from what they would normally do. Because normally we would then get like another few segments, like another 15 minutes on like, maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe I'll put up Gino. Maybe I'll put up Marty. Maybe I'll put up Tanisha. And then,
Did they like do the whole shortlist thing this time?
They didn't.
Fuck off. I
It
killed
would be
him.
the people that they initially talked about, because that's pretty much what happened, unless you're Kyle. So instead, they fully show us the conversation where Jess is going to let them know that they're going on the block, and they're not going to hide it from us because it's dramatic and important. And so they go to Moose, and they tell Moose, I'm thinking I'm going to put you on the block. And Moose says, I think that's a mistake. I think there are other people you can put up, and just like, you want to make a mistake and tell me? Feel free. And Moose says, I think you should put up Kevin and Betty. I think that's what you should do. Betty has done literally nothing in this game, and I think that they haven't had a chance to prove themselves. And I think this is your best option. And these words are very important, because Moose is going to get in trouble later about it, and it's going to be a whole thing. And we may even revisit it later. Who knows? Certainly not me. It's not like I watch movies. So amazing that we see this conversation. I mean, and that they show the relevant parts of it. I feel like this might be a first in Big Brother Canada history that we're seeing like the actual receipts of something ahead of time.
Yeah. I mean, they do, now that you mentioned it, it's a fair point, because I think that the HOHs usually get to be the hero of their own story, for the Canada 9, or even for the Canada in general. Except for the monstrosity that we got to see, which we don't.
If I'm being honest, I've never heard any complaints about.
I guess I can start this again.
Really get a chance to see a lot of the time in Kyle's HOH. So yeah, there were some messy moments in regards to
Fuck off.
moves, her conversation with Herman, how that
Fuck off, what?
And
Okay.
right before they're about to do their nominations, we get this whole moment of clarity with Jess, where they're like,
Breathe without smelling.
I need to do a better job at being HOH, and typically you don't really see that. So, yeah.
Fuck off.
Pretty interesting. But it definitely has some ramifications later on.
Yeah. So
Holy fuck.
Jess is also going to go to Herman and let Herman know
I wish,
that they're
like,
looking
this-
at putting
I
him
wish
on
they
the
give you more
block,
options
and
here.
Herman is also like, I don't think you should do that. So Jess is like, well, look, this was very effective last time. Why don't I just do this again? Well, Herman, if not you, who should it be? And Herman's like, I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to tell you names so that you can use those names to then throw me under the bus and send me out. Like, this might be the first time I've heard this spoken out. Like, obviously players in the past have been smart enough to not do it, but this is the first time I think I've heard it spoken aloud that, like, no, I'm not going to do that. That's a rookie mistake. people that don't know the show would fall for that, and some people that do know the show still fall for that. I'm talking about you, Kyle Moore, the previous. And so he's like, I'm not gonna do that. But then Jess gets upset about it. Like, why aren't you giving me names? He's like, why would I give you names? You're putting me on the block. Well, maybe I would put you on the block if you gave me a good enough name. And it's like, come on.
Yeah. It doesn't make any sense, Jess. Like, and I understand where they're coming from. It's like you're the one that's in this position right now. I'm the HOH. I'm the one that could potentially keep you off the block. You should be trying to appease me. This is you're the small guy. I'm the big guy in the situation right now. And also, you did tell me one thing, and then go ahead and do another. So why can't you just prove to me that what you said in the beginning was the truth?
I wish they
all
had a
that,
few more
but
slots.
HOH does not mean that you get full access to everybody's
What?
games. It can mean that
Is
if
that
you're
what
good at being HOH, if you're good at, coaxing things out of people, but not everybody is like that. And I think Herman sort of laid out what, how far he was willing to go in the first conversation. Things are not going to change all of a sudden because you're going to put him on the block. If anything, that's only going to make him look even more. Granted,
Oh, I
you
did it
very
again.
had to say on
God
the
damn
update
it.
the other day, and that it's not exactly a bad thing to try because Moose just went ahead and did the exact opposite. So, kudos to you for trying to give it a shot. But honestly, I don't even know how much ammo would have been worth it at that point, because if you have all of these people trying to tell you to go after Herman anyway, it's probably likely that those are the people that Herman would name drop. So are you really gaining anything? You're gonna put them up on the block, and all you're doing is furthering the discontent for Herman in the house anyway. So it really is a net zero
Those people
gain
just don't
here.
appreciate
So
flavor.
just put them on the block and call it a
But
day.
Here's what I think.
Ooh, that's a good look on you, Psy King.
We need to get the whole band back together. Am I right?
We need Dr. Touch. And we need audio.
I could
Excited about
really
getting
use
the
a
band
drink.
back together, Vision?
I will be as soon as Audio and Dr. Touch are with us.
Sounds like there's some emotional baggage nearby. Excited about getting the band
So how do
back
we go
together,
on this
Vision?
thing again?
I will be as soon as Audio and Dr. Touch are with us.
Let's go somewhere else.
Everybody,
Awesome.
back in the van. Can't beat that old van
So we
smell.
went there already.
Where are we going?
They might have wandered into the good idea. Let's look here. Well, this is the campground. Dr. Touch and Audie used to like to come here.
The response for Herman should have been, because I think that Herman would probably respond well to this, and this is, I mean, if they were able to make this response to Herman, they probably have a better relationship with Herman in the first place, but I think that Herman would respond well to, okay, if not you, then who? And Herman goes, I'm not going to tell you that so that you can use that to throw me under the bus. I think if Jess had been like, alright, it was worth a try though, right? I think he would have been like, yeah, good try. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you could immediately like resolve that tension, you're still putting him on the block and everything, but like, there's no reason to get upset about the fact that he's not falling for the trick. There's no purpose to it, and especially when you're the person who's in power right now. You should not be getting upset with the people that you are doing wrong to. Even if they've done wrong to you in the past, that doesn't mean that you are now fully justified in continuing to hit them while they're down. It's you need to be able to accept that with power comes great responsibility. All right.
Thank you, Peter Parker. Thank you, Peter Armstrong. It's just not good, and I think that they did not handle this the best way, because you're already making the bold move in putting up 2 big targets in the house. One of them is going to stay. We know this, right? So the least that you can do is placate one of them to the best of your ability. If Herman is going to be your target, then at least go and tell Moose, look, this is what's going on. I gotta put you up because optics. Oh. And Herman is my true target. I don't want to see you go home. Hopefully we can build off of this. I know that you had this whole thing with Kyle the last time. That's not what I'm looking to. I'm not looking to, you know, have you have the same experience on the block. When Kyle put you on the block, it was like,
We always
or, you know, a 3-day trip in hell. When I put you on the block, it's
Me?
just
You started
unique for you. So just, you know, just enjoy it on the block. Do this for me, and then right off with the
For
sunset
someone
next
who's
week.
all ears,
But no, you didn't
really
do
don't know
that.
how to
Not only did you have this
For someone
admonishment
who's all
home with
fingers,
Herman
you
and tell
really
him
lost
why it's
your
his fault
grip
he's on the block,
on reality.
now you're going over to
Full
Betty and
of
telling
wax or
her exactly
something.
what Moose
Look,
said about her.
I don't want
And now
Me.
Moose has no reason
Let's
to,
just-
to be happy with you. So now you
Fine
have
with me.
both
Me
people,
too.
one of which is going to stay. Like,
Didn't
that's
you guys see
this
the
is
huge
complete
crowd down
opposite of when
there?
you, for
People
you, for
screaming
someone
for
that
the
was supposed
feast
to
of the
be,
senses.
you know,
That's what I've
getting the
been telling
revenge
this
of the
one.
nerds.
But the problem with
You're
him
supposed to
is
have
that he
a
just
plan
won't
afterwards
listen.
as well. We talk about
Without
this all the
psyching,
time.
there
You
is
need
no
an escape
feast.
plan
There's
for your HOH.
nothing.
Every
But
single
Psyching is
HOH
back.
needs to lay the
What?
groundwork for the
He's
for the
down
rest
by
of the
the
game.
van with
It's
Vision.
sort of hell hath no fury, I guess.
But
so
we're not ready.
I mean, it is what it
We
is.
haven't practiced.
Yeah.
Dr.
So
Touch, where are our
Moose is
instruments?
gonna run
I thought you
to
had them.
Kevin and be like, "Oh my God, Kevin, I'm sorry. I just said your name. I was put in a position. He's trying to do pre-damage
I
control."
need those
And
instruments.
this is a very
That's
funny
the name.
segment. He's like, "I'm trying now. I gotta
Hey,
run
that
to
kind of
Betty
pressure is not
before
helping.
Jess gets to
Yes,
her."
that makes us
And
just wanna stay up here.
whoops,
Damn
Jess got
safe.
to Betty first, and that means
Maybe you
that
could
Jess
perform
is going to
with
relay the
instruments?
conversation
What
that they
can we
had with
possibly
Moose. Jess
perform
actually relays it
without
pretty
our
accurately here.
Magic?
At least in
I
this
do
portion
know a little
of
sleight
the
of hand,
conversation.
you know.
Again,
Please.
relevant later. But Betty's gonna take this and be like, please don't,
Let me take a
you know,
look.
say
I bet
anything
I
to
can
Moose.
Sounds good
Betty
to me.
sees Moose and she's
Let
like,
me
I just
give
couldn't
you
help
a-
myself. I saw Moose and I was just like, no, I gotta do it.
I mean, Betty has felt so insecure from jump about not being able to win competitions, and that was just the straw that broke the camel's back, I guess. You know, I just
Okay.
even though
two
that's
instruments
even though
coming up.
what she heard is not exactly what Moose said, and
Hey, I love what they've done with the place.
ultimately we
Okay,
get a chance to hash it
let's
out
get
later
those
on.
instruments and get out of
Very
here.
intentional with
If I know water, this is gonna sound
Better.
awesome.
Oh, fuck.
Dr. Touch is good too.
And I did not say what you thought I said.
Very
Took it
clever
that way,
slowing that down.
and
I was about to suggest
Fuck, I
that.
can't do that.
And I think a piece of because Betty might deep down believe a little bit of what people are saying about her because
You know what?
she has
Fuck
been
it.
the
Let's
best
see if we can
comp.
switch
She
it
didn't
and
do the
then
greatest
see if
in
I
the
remember. I
HOH
probably
comp.
won't.
She hasn't won any of the vetoes that she's been a
Realistically.
part of. So
But
it
whatever.
wouldn't be surprising
See
if
how
it's
this
like a
works.
small piece of
Very
damn,
clever
like I
slowing that
cannot
down.
get my
I was about to suggest
That now
Kevin
feels
on her back.
unnatural.
Like, it's just, there's a lot going on with Betty right now. She's really going through it. So and now she's got like so it's just like she's just a bunch of stuff going. Like Betty's going through it. So she's just in a
Instruments.
very volatile
Nothing between
position
me
right
and
now.
them except that
So,
innocuous
you know.
looking empty laptop.
I just love Betty. I just love Betty in every argument that Betty has because you can't even really say that they're arguments because nobody ever fights back with Betty. They always
No, she's like, yeah, I don't want to talk to you. Don't say anything. Don't say
and
anything.
it doesn't matter that they don't fight back because Betty is perfectly
Yeah, I can't do it.
capable
I can't do
of
it.
fighting both
Oh,
sides
fuck.
of the argument, like holding the argument entirely by herself. She just goes in, just hears like Moose said, you're doing literally
Something I
nothing.
need to get. Oh, that looked painful.
Okay, I won't say anything. The second she sees Moose,
My alliance wasn't going up, yours was. Wasn't it? I'm not the one that's going on the block for the second time, you are.
Watch the show, which I think you do.
yeah.
So don't pick my name, that's weird. And I won't stand for it. Okay, cool. But I don't want to talk to you either.
With your head again.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, just like don't say my name unnecessarily.
He told me last time I'm a normal person, Jess. Yeah, I meant that. Okay? Yeah.
So don't pitch my effing name. That's rude.
Okay. Nah. Not rude, Betty. Great choice said last year. You know, your name. Okay? You're asking the block already. Your blood is diluted. You're like, okay. I know it's hard not to. Right? This is just the game I get. But you cannot be Betty. Because, I mean, in some ways it is helpful because I do think that it is. Alright. A bit.
I can hear the sound of one hand clapping.
She's getting into it with everybody. I feel like it's going to be pretty easy to win against her. So let's just keep her around. So I think this is not the last time we are going to see Betty blow up on somebody. I just hope that she can couple fire. I don't think she's going to do anything. I think it's just going to focus hard on the competition. So yes, she can help. Everything is so much better than I was. But I think you can just do a little bit more establishing yourself.
You want me to time bubble them for you?
So she gets a bit more. Then being a tech, more of a tech. I don't think that's wrong. Maybe but it's not wrong with Betty. Your gameplay is a little inconsequential, and it's okay to say that, and it's okay. That's not an invalid.
My heart is racing.
You're trying to save yourself and not going to the block. I am someone that can help you in this game because I have the ability to win.
All right.
This person, I don't know. Can they really help you in the long run? That's a valid argument. So
hey, where'd he go?
I just hope that she can, move forward and sort of have that foresight in the back of her mind.
I really want to see Betty in the final two, giving her pitch to the jurors. I just want to say that if you don't vote for me, that's rude. And I think that you know what? I just wouldn't even talk to you anymore. I wouldn't even want to talk to you. You'd be a terrible person. So please give me your vote.
Oh, I gotta say, Psyking, you're almost looking
like
like your old
all,
self
putting their
again.
keys in the little key wheel. She's like talking over the entire time. What was that? Did you play that?
Hey.
His name was on there?
It's gonna make
Okay.
for a better documentary someday.
I'm not the one that got voted out in the jury. You're the one that got voted out in the jury. I'm sitting here in the final two chair. You're not sitting here in the final two chair.
Marissa's like, you didn't get the votes in the end. What do you have to say? But don't ask me, ask them. I didn't.
Oh, was this the? I didn't realize this was the last one. I thought there was one more.
Just a thought is all I've got. Now my cover's low. At the bottom of a lake of frozen feeling. When my friends pulled me back up, I started molecule through my cosmic eye. Senses are the magic keys. They fill the holes I've had, unlocking all my memories. I never
Wanna bet, Helmut? Uh-oh.
Oh no, not again. I know her from Lobato's nightmare.
I know her from my nightmares.
Don't worry. All your friends are here.
Friends? Oh, do you mean these friends? The ones who abandoned him in the ice for 20 years.
Don't listen to her.
Their universe, please! Shut up! There we go. That's better. Problem solved.
Ball of light? You're Helmet Fullbear! Everyone thinks you died in the deluge of Grulovia. What happened?
I can't remember much of anything.
Well, if you don't mind, I can try to help with that. What's going on here?
This was my stupid plan to defeat Maligula.
Are we in game? Oh, we're in game.
You okay?
So far.
Oh.
You're moving too fast for that.
You were going to act her to death?
I did a monologue about Lucy's life and what she meant to us, to try and bring her back. I was useless that day.
You think you were useless that day? I tried to stop her with a motivational speech.
Actually, Fullbear, you distracted her long enough that I was able to recruit some local animals to help. Which also didn't work.
We all brought what we had to the battle. The main thing was, your beautiful performance did bring out the old Lucy. Just for a bit.
It reminded us that she was in there.
So, Maligula used to be your friend? And her name was
What a shocker.
Lucy?
Who would have guessed that?
Was she the seventh member of the Psychic Six? Lucretia Mux? But she went...
What? Who would have guessed? Oh, I forgot we did this time.
Oh no, I can't look. This is where that monster drowned my Bobby. Because I failed. Because my stupid plan couldn't save him.
No, you saved me. You threw yourself into the path of danger, sacrificing yourself to save me. Rather dramatically, I might add.
Well, I mean, thank you.
So, I'm not dead. I'm out there somewhere waiting for you to come back to me.
I'm coming to you, right now. I swear.
Better hurry. You know how I get.
I need to take care of this ghost lady and go find my Bobby. Guess there won't be a tour now.
I'm learning a lot.
Yeah? You guys! I'm right here! Where are you going? Why did you all abandon me for 1,000 years?
20.
Maybe in your world. Did they even look for me? Did they all forget I existed?
We did look for you, Full Bear.
But my stupid hyper-high glaciator there, which we brought to freeze Maligula, well,
It worked as designed, Otto. But you were so deep in that frozen lake we couldn't find you.
no matter how much we dug.
I know you're just speculating here, Helmet. But I think you're probably right.
But I sent you my brain, Ford. Didn't you find it?
I don't know.
Ford must have brought your brain back because I found it in Otto's lab. But he must have lost that memory when his mind was shattered in the battle.
My brain was shattered?
Well, come on. It was a little cracked to begin with.
Memories, my boy. Just a show we put on inside our heads. Sometimes the first draft of the script stinks. Thanks for helping me with the rewrites. Now let's go give the people what they want.
Everybody stand back! Remember, this is our friend, Lucy. She's going through a tough time. I think she might just need someone to listen to her.
Save your sympathy for your strawberries, Otto.
Time out, Lulu! Now's your chance, quick! Hurry, somebody! Great! The audience loved it! Do it again! One last curtain call and the show's over.
Okay.
I haven't found your body yet, Full Bear, but not to worry. I've got your brain, and I'm going to keep it safe back at HQ and come back for the rest of you. Just after I figure out what to do with Lucy.
Okay, I know you won't forget about me.
I don't think anybody's going to forget about you after that performance. In fact, I think they're demanding an encore.
Sorry, King! Sorry, King! Sorry, King! Sorry, King! Sorry, King! Sorry, King! Sorry, King!
Senior staff only.
Who am I again?
Nick John Smith.
Nick John Smith, senior mailroom staff.
Welcome, Helmet Fullbear, deceased.
About time they sent me an assistant.
Ford's gonna be so excited when he figures out who you really are, Agent Fullbear. Everybody is.
Kid, I owed you one, and now we're square. But I'm not ready to face Cruller. Not until I talk to Bob.
But...
Lots of baggage to unpack. You wouldn't understand. But please, tell no one of my return.
But...
I'll see you at curtain call!
Oh, somebody shut that door before the wind blows all my letters away.
Okay.
Excuse me, Agent Cruller?
Clerk Cruller. Yes?
How are you feeling?
Busy. It's like nobody's
Go
been
on,
sorting the
Sheriff.
mail for days.
Would you mind if I, went inside your mind and sorted a few things out.
I'm never opposed to anything getting properly sorted.
Yeah, I didn't want to do this, but whatever. Wait, what? Oh. Okay. Wait, so what is this? Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't mean to start this, but I guess we'll end here then. Next episode continue on. For now, thank you for watching.